I'm Brittany, also known as LovesArt23, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be drawing the gender bent version of Angeldust, which I'm super excited to get started with. I had a lot of issues with this design, mainly due to not finding any references, since every time I looked for one, all I got was gender bent Angeldust with long hair and big tits. And that was it. Nothing was changed, everything was the same other than those two things. Well, three, but no one was drawing the third thing. And don't get me wrong, it's fine to draw him that way, but to me it feels like there wasn't a lot of thought put into it, because if Angeldust is a drag queen and is biologically male, wouldn't it make sense that if you were to change the gender to a female version of him, she would be a drag king? So a lot of her style would be manly. P.S. I know drag king culture isn't as wide known as drag queen culture, so I'm not mad people don't know it exists, because I didn't know about it until like 5 years ago. But that's just my excuse to draw ladies in suits. Anyway, I ended up just using Kristen Stewart as my reference for pretty much everything. I mean, ever since that Hallmark movie Happiest Season came out, I've just been in this mood to draw women in suits. So let's get into the details and some of the reasons I changed what I changed. So for the color palette, it made sense to use Angeldust's original color palette minus the purple, because that still felt too feminine, but I did like the darkness of the color though. And yes, I know it's cliche to use blue, because even though technically blue is not a boy's color, because back in the day it was a girl's color, but now it's for boys, it just made sense considering blue is the opposite of pink. And also I did try to use the lighter blues, but it just made her look too feminine. And as for the hair, original Angeldust has a very masculine haircut. Like if you were to look at just his face and take away the pink, you would think his hair was very manly. So I figured if female Angeldust was still doing the exact same jobs as Angeldust, it would make more sense for this female version to have semi-long hair for porn gigs and hide her hair for drag king shows and gigs. On to the outfit. Like I said before, I just really wanted to put female Angeldust in a suit, but I also wanted it to feel more masculine and less costumey, like what Angeldust is originally wearing, because his OG outfit doesn't have much reminiscence of the era that he died in, especially the colors, and the cut of the jacket are not 100%. Plus, he's wearing what I'm assuming is a skirt, I'm not sure, so I had to reverse it by giving female Angeldust a more loose blazer and a couture belt, like the bigger, fatter buckle, and more opened pants, because she wouldn't be trying to show off her legs. I also had a hard time determining what female Angeldust bust size was going to be, because Angeldust doesn't technically have boobs, except for his fluff, which is basically him teasing and growing it out. And I tried to use Molly's bust size as a reference, but it just didn't look right at all. So, y'all got A-cup Angeldust. I also replaced the bow tie with silver chains, because that's a newer style in the Mafia, and with Angeldust seeming to prefer more modern outfits, which works for me since that's more my taste. Also, at some point, I wanted to do vertical stripes, but that didn't work out so well, so I had to cut out that part of the video. But I'm happy I didn't go too far with it, because the horizontal stripes look better. And here comes the fun part. I had no idea what to do about the gloves, because Angel's original gloves drive me crazy. Like, they look like kitchen gloves, and they go so far up the arm. And I know it's an iconic thing for him and it makes the character, but for me it bothers the crap out of me. So I just gave up and gave her fingerless gloves, which just seemed easier and didn't put too much emphasis on the hands, because I mean, Angeldust already has like 4 arms. He doesn't need those obnoxiously long pink gloves. I'm sorry, they just drive me crazy. Other than that, I actually really enjoyed doing this. I've never done gender bent characters before. I've always done them on my own characters, because I like to practice drawing male figures in weird ways. So doing this with canon characters was a lot more fun than I'm used to. Anyway, I hope you all really enjoyed what I did. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one when I draw gender bent Charlie.